I've got games, so many games, I don't know what to do with all the games. And if you just want to chat, let's talk in bits and bytes, cause I'm down like that. When I'm at the Goodwills or when I'm checking Craigslist, all I'm thinking about is my NES. It's just something I do, it's like the passing of time. Without further ado, let's end this rhyme.
Hey everybody, it's me, Justin, aka Goodwill Hunter, and I'm back with the latest pickups for the week of the 1st of February, actually. It was Friday. I always seem to find really good stuff on Fridays, and yesterday was no exception to that. And let's dive right in. We went up to the Value Village, we hit up a Goodwill, and we stopped in at the video game trader, and that was all yesterday. Before that, though, I did go to a Goodwill, actually two Goodwills, on Wednesday and Thursday. So let's go back to Wednesday, shall we? I went to the Goodwill, which is closest to my house, and I hadn't been there since last week. Didn't really expect to find much. But what I did find was I found a game on 4 different systems. And they're pretty good games, I would have to say. I did have to switch stickers. I'm really bad at this now. This is what I used to do when I was living in Connecticut. I used to go down the wicker basket aisle at the Goodwill because the stickers don't stick to wicker, and they're easy to take off, and I would just peel them off, stick them on stuff I want, and it's bad. Well, they eventually, I think, caught on because they started putting cameras in, and I'm pretty sure the manager was telling the clerks up front that I was taking stickers off and putting them on other stuff. The clerks didn't care. I was a regular. I used to go in there every day, but they were like telling me like, "Oh, watch out! This guy, he's you know, taking stickers off." And then so you know, I stopped doing that, but I'm doing it now again. It's a bad habit. I don't suggest anyone do it. There is a circle of hell that's especially reserved for people like me that try to rip off non-profit organizations. Although I believe Goodwill is a front for the mafia somehow. But the games I picked up for them, the first game I picked up was Bomberman Jetters for the Nintendo GameCube. This one, although, does not have the manual. It's unfortunate, but it was only... she rang all these games out as if they were books. So they were like $2.50 with half price. I paid like $1.25 a piece. The next game I picked up I did not have was ColecoVision's classic games on the PlayStation. It's the greatest hits version, and yeah, it's Atari 2600 games. There's a bunch of them on the back. Probably won't. There we go. Kaboom, Ice Hockey, Sequest, Pitfall. Pretty cool. I have a lot of the Atari ones. And what other ones? I think like Midway, I have those. Did not have those, so I had to pick that up. Surprised to find this game here, but it was a copy of Lego Batman for the Nintendo Wii. Which is funny because I actually needed this a couple of months ago to install the homebrew channel on my Wii U. So now I have a copy, and yeah, it was complete and in good condition, which is surprising again because I'm sure someone's kid probably owned this, and I would have thought it would have been destroyed. And the last game, I don't really find any of these games ever there. They had a couple of movies, but they did have one game for the PlayStation Portable. It's Twisted Metal Head-On. I was really, again, surprised. You don't ever, I don't ever, find PSP stuff there. So I must have caught someone slipping to get all 4 of those games. And again, the lady, she knew what they were, but she just rang them up as games. Or not games, as books. So I got all those for like $7 altogether. That's a good deal. Protein. Alright, so I went back to another Goodwill that is about 20 minutes away from work, and I picked up a bunch of stuff. And They're all, well, not all. Most of them are PlayStation 1 games. But again, I had to switch some stickers, get them all half price, because this Goodwill charges $5.50 per game. So half of that is $2.25 a game. It's not bad. It's not great. I would rather have had like $1. I did pick up 2 PC games. And one I'm going to be sending to Kit 171. Kit, I'm gonna start collecting PC games and just sending them to you because I always find them at these Goodwills. They're really cheap, and I figure your channel is, I want to say, primarily PC. Don't take that as an offense or anything. But yeah, and I have some other things I'm gonna send your way too. But anyways, back to the games. I picked up 5 PlayStation 1 games, and they were all half price. And the first one I picked up was Spider-Man. I just saw, what is it? Shonuff Robinson. He just picked this game up. I thought I had this game, but I don't. Now, and I remember around the same time, I think it was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 came out. See down there, Neversoft, they're the ones who were developing the Tony Hawk games, and they included Spider-Man as one of their characters in, I think it was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 or 3. Can't remember, but it was fun because you could play as Spider-Man. And I picked up another game which I didn't have, which I remember playing a lot. It's probably one of the first games that me and my brother and a friend burnt after we modded our PlayStation 1, was Grind Session. It's another one of those wannabe Tony Hawks, but it wasn't. It was a little bit different, but it was your typical PlayStation 1 skateboarding game. Easily forgotten. Another freaking skateboarding game. I remember this one, I think, was one of those stand-up arcade machines. It was Street Skater. This is the second one, developed by Electronic Arts. And yeah, it's just another, again, freaking skateboarding game. I have another. I just picked this one up, but I already had a copy. I'm pretty sure I had a copy, but I couldn't pass it up. And that's Rascal. So if anyone needs Rascal, I have it. And the last one I picked up was Rugrats. We got Tommy, Chucky, Angelica, Riptor. Yay! Come on, you guys know. You guys remember Rugrats. So that was everything from Goodwills. We're going to leave Value Village to the end because I think that was the best find I've found in a while there. So, went to the video game trader. Alright, I traded him the extra turbo graphics that I had because I didn't need it, and I just wanted to get some. I was originally going to get money for it, but he got more store credit, and I saw a lot of stuff I wanted. So immediately, I pretty much just traded the turbo graphics for this. Finally have Super Mario RPG. The only bad thing about this one is, alright, when I got it, the label was, man, it was from Hollywood Video. And for some reason it had like corporate office stickers all over it, so I don't know what corporate office had this game, but as you can see, they had those security stickers, and they had that metal strip that goes all the way through. So I was able to get most of the sticker off, but as you can see, it took some of it with it. But I mean, aside from that, I think the label's in pretty decent shape. But again, they had that shit all on the back of it, so now I gotta put a new back on it because it just did not want to come off. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? So, pretty much, I got this game for 40 bucks. I know, it's a little bit about retail. But he threw in the case. I was going to have to do this anyways to it, so... So, whatever. I now own this. Is another one of those games to check off, or to have in everyone's collection. I picked up, again, I had a bunch of... Alright, so I just picked up the... Oh, let me go get it. Alright, so I picked this up a while ago from his store. It was the IntelliVoice voice... God, I can't even say this. The IntelliVoice voice synthesis module. So you use it with your Intellivision, and it makes games talk. Now, there weren't very many games for it, so when I was there, I saw that he had a couple, so I had to pick them up. The first one I picked up was... I probably can't read that. Space Spartans, and he had a copy of B-17 Bomber. So now I can play and have voices. Oh, I forgot. Those 2 PC games from Goodwill. One I'm gonna keep. The one I'm keeping is... Let me pour out the CD key. It's this game, Diablo 2 expansion, The Lords of Destruction. So now I have a complete Diablo 2 experience with my sealed copy of Diablo 2. Now I got that. And I just picked this up not too long ago. Yay! But the game I picked up that I'm going to send Kit's way is Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Yeah. So I'm going to send this your way, buddy. I got some other stuff I'm going to send to that I've been finally got around to finding. But back to the pickups. Picked up a couple more 3DO games. I picked up the Pebble Beach Golf Links game. I didn't need this. It's a reproduction case with the manual. What I needed, though, was the actual disc. And now I have it. Because when I picked up my 3DO, it came with the case for it. But obviously did not have the game. And shoot, I mean, it was only $3.99. So now I have that complete. But the one I was really excited to get was Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. It's supposedly one of the best games on the system, or at least as far as, you know, full motion video is concerned. It's got Mark Hamill in it, and it's like one of the higher production valued games. I guess they spent a lot of money on this, but it comes in Disc 1, Disc 2, and 3, and wow, it's a pretty beefy manual. So that was cool, and he only wanted, I think, 15 bucks. So that's a pretty good deal. I thought it was actually going to be more, but it wasn't. So I picked up a bunch of $1 games. So I picked up a bunch of $1 games from the bin that I didn't have. I picked up a copy of Sega Bass Fishing for the Dreamcast. I picked up Full Spectrum Warrior for the original Xbox. Actually a good game. I was surprised. It was only $1. I enjoyed it. I picked up 2 Genesis boxes only because, yeah, they do have the games and the inserts and whatever. I don't have Jeopardy, and I don't, well, it's like the millionth copy of Joe Montana, and I don't have this one. I need the cases to put my better loose Genesis cards in, so that's why I always pick these up. And I picked up a bunch of Nintendo games. I picked up Racket Attack. Did not own any of these. At least I don't think I own one of them. Casino Kid. Wayne Gretzky hockey. Apparently was, I don't know if you can take one video, number 836. And if anyone's out there, you should call them and ask them. I think this is a Georgia phone number. Just tell them, hey, I got your game. Cobra Triangle. Again, some of these games I was surprised that they were in there. Like Cobra Triangle, Bases Loaded 2, second season. I don't think I have this. But again, I was surprised to find this game in there, because it's actually not that common of a game, I guess. It's Kabuki Quantum Fighter. I already have this, but for $1, sure I could trade it to someone. So, alright, those are all the games from the Video Game Trader. The last thing, well, prior to that, I went to the Value Village, and, you know, I went up to the glass case. They didn't have anything. But I always check in the back, and I was checking around, you know, where they have their PCs and VCRs and TVs. Alright. Did not expect to find this there, especially, you just don't see this stuff. But sitting on the shelf when I walked by was this. Alright. It's a 3DO Gold Star model. Alright. Definitely smells like it was from a smoker's house, but I was like, there's no way. They wanted $9 for this. And I said, alright, well, let me go see if it works. Picked it up, and the first thing I noticed... Oh, it's not doing it now. The CD tray... See, it doesn't want to, like, stay in when you hold it like that. I mean, obviously you're not going to hold it like that, or operate it like that. So I thought, alright, it's going to be busted or something. Plugged it in, it did power on, it did close the CD tray, so I thought maybe it's off its track. Hooked up the video in the back to a TV. I had to go to another one. It did output video, so I was like, alright, well, it powers on, it's outputting video. I think it could work. Looked around the store, didn't have any controllers, whatever. Brought it home, hooked it up, well, went to work, opened it up, blew it out. It would open and close fine without the top on. So, put it back together, brought it home, hooked it up, put a game in, it reads it, it plays, it's fully functioning, except for, I think the motor, the motor for the CD tray, I think it may be shot. It still works, and it still works fine, but it just needs a little assistance, you know, opening and closing sometimes. Which isn't really a bad thing, especially when you're closing it. You just have to kind of tap it, and then it goes in. But for $8, or actually $9, that's a steal. But I think I'm gonna give it to my my friend Bob from you know, Retro USB, or not. My friend Bob from Retro RGB. He's gonna do, I think, a RGB red, green, blue mod to it to output, you know, the best quality video, and I think he's going to try to get a mod chip so he can play burnt games on it. So I'm going to be sending that his way. I'll leave a link to his website. It's Retro RGB, and he does a lot of the modifications. If you're really into, again, doing some of these modifications to your old retro systems to output the best quality video and audio. He's got one for Super Nintendo, Nintendo. He's got Sega Master System, the Genesis, Model 1, the high definition graphics one, I think, or high definition audio. And I think he has got one for Nintendo 64. But it's some good stuff. If you're really into some of that stuff. But anyways, I also received a package from Gamer Emporium. Was not expecting it. I don't know what it is. I said, hey, I contacted him. And I said, dude, what did you send me? And he said, oh, I don't know. Well, you know, he obviously knew what he sent me, but he wanted to, I guess, thank me for just, you know, I help a lot of people out on YouTube. I don't do it for any kind of recognition. I just do it because I like the community and I like the people that I'm subscribed to, and I like the people that are subscribed to me. So I try to help out people when I can. If I have extra stuff, you know, I'll throw it their way without any questions or any favors asked or anything. So I think this is just one of those packages he sent to me just to say, hey, thanks for everything you've done. Read me first. It's dated again. It's the 27th of January. Goodwill Hunter, or AKA Justin. Again, my first name is Justin, but, you know, it's been going on and on. That's how I do it. Dude, you are so hard to get games out of that you don't have for your collection. Ha, now you might understand all those gaming texts. LOL. It is. I have a lot of games, as you can see in the back. I believe in paying it forward to help someone in completing their collection when I can. That is my life's motto as well in all that I do, not just gaming. I wanted to surprise you with something for your collection that you didn't have, hopefully just to say thanks for being a great YouTuber, friend, and something to me, and supporting my channel. I know I did not have to do this, I wanted to. Hope this helps your collection grow. Enjoy these games, both CIB, complete in box. Pretty good hack and slash series, by the way. Till next time, Gamer Emporium. Yay. Thanks, buddy. What did you send me? See if I can reuse the bubble wrap. Gotta send some stuff out now that the contest is over. Oh, sweet. We got Samurai Warriors State of War for the PSP. I wonder if this is like Dynasty Warriors. So I think it's by the same people, Koi. And Samurai Warriors for the PS2. I'm pretty sure this is probably like Dynasty Warriors, which I used to play the shit out of that game. But they were like a dime a dozen. But yeah, thank you very much, buddy. Again, yeah, did not expect it. But thanks again. Yes, I'll add these to the collection and it will grow. So that was a lot. I'm going to have to edit the shit out of this video because right now we're looking at 22 minutes. I'm sure I can knock 5 minutes off from me blabbling and technical difficulties. But as always, guys, reaching that 200 mark, and again, I'll do something special for it. I think I might do, you know, a little giveaway, but also I think I might do a little question and answer session. So stay tuned for that. But as always, guys, keep up the collecting. Can't wait to see your videos. Like below, subscribe up top. Stay tuned. Saturday, Super Bowl.